everyone and welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, then hi, my name is Lauren. And on my channel, we mostly talk about anything luxury, but we also discuss lifestyle and beauty. So if you're interested in any of these topics, please consider subscribing to my channel and we'll get started with the video. So in today's video, I'm presenting you an Yves Saint Laurent unboxing, which is super exciting. It's also my second time ordering something online, and this time it's finally successful. By the way, if you've been subscribed to my channel, you've probably heard the story of what happened the first time, but if not, then I will go ahead and leave the video in the little information link over here for you to see it. But if you're curious to see what's hiding within this box, then please keep on watching. Alright, so before diving into the contents of the box, we'll first take a look at what came with it. First, we have a shopping bag, and that's kind of the problem of ordering online. Of course, it came like damaged, because it's been super duper folded. However, I feel like for an Yves Saint Laurent item, it's not that important because I don't really think that this would be the kind of like shopping bag that I would keep anyway. So for me, that's fine, but just something to keep in mind. I love to keep bags from like PCA, for example, or maybe Cartier, because I actually don't have that many. So for those things, I wouldn't order online, but for Yves Saint Laurent, in my mind, it's fine. And then we also have a big, thick envelope over here, which contains shipping label, return label, just in case. That's always helpful, as well as a little thank you note. Oh, that's so sweet. And then obviously we have the receipt over here, and then also return instructions in case I need to return it. All that wrapped in a beautiful envelope. The envelope I might keep, however. I'm not going to keep the shopping bag, but I will definitely keep the envelope. So now let's move on to opening the box. And now on to the exciting part. We're finally opening the box to reveal what's inside. By the way, do let me know in the comments down below if at this stage of the video you know what kind of item I got. If it's a bag, if it's shoes, if it's an SLG. I would love to find out. I'm by no means an Yves Saint Laurent expert, so I definitely wouldn't be able to tell if I saw this box, but do let me know because I'm very curious to find out. Alright, so here we are. We are opening. There's a little ribbon that comes off, and then the box is quite small, but it's pretty heavy actually. So we will remove the top, if I can do that with one hand. Okay, yes. Excellent. And then here is what's inside. Maybe let's take it out of the box. Yes, I think that is the easiest way to do things. And here we are. And then we'll get rid of the little plastic. And we have a beautiful dust bag. This is definitely something that I keep. I always keep dust bags for every pair of shoes, for every bag that I have, just in case, if I'm traveling or something, and I want to take it with me, then that's always very helpful. Or if I need to resell an item, of course, having the dust bag is very necessary. And da-da-da, da-da-da! I'm so excited! All right. Oh, it's a little tight. Yeah. Okay. And here we are. So the item that I got is the Yves Saint Laurent Kate bag in size small in black. Alright, so I removed the plastic wraps to talk a little bit about why I got it and how I got it. So this is actually a bag that I already have, well, sort of. So I have the exact same one, but in size medium. So with the black, with the gold hardware, same type of leather, everything, but in size medium. And then this is the size small. And believe it or not, the size medium is a bag that I actually don't wear a lot. So you're wondering like, well, if you don't wear a lot, the size medium, why did you get this one? This doesn't make a lot of sense, but I will explain it to you. So the size medium is actually a bag that I don't wear a lot, but used to love. So this was one of my first kind of, big designer bags that I paid with my own money. I was so proud to wear this bag. I wore it a lot. And what I loved about it was the fact that it was super duper carefree. It was easy to wear. I really liked the bag. It was kind of, really easy to pair with anything. The black and gold, I think, looks amazing. So I loved it. But the one thing that was off was the crossbody option on the size medium. And so what's really interesting is that the strap for the size small is actually longer than for the size medium, which is not something that I understand. But there is a difference. It's a small one, it's not like a huge difference, but that to me allows me to wear this bag as a crossbody bag. And the size medium, you know, it's the weird like sign where it's like right below my boobs. It's like a weird location. It doesn't really look good. It doesn't look flattering on me. So that really prevented me from wearing the other bag, the size medium. And so I was kind of trying to find a solution, to find, you know, another bag that would work like this. And I feel like this is a really nice one for that reason. Another reason why I got this handbag is to use as a going out bag. I actually don't have a lot of like going out bags. You know, I have very formal bags, like very nice Chanel flap bags that I take out like once every blue moon to go to the mall or to go to like a nice expensive restaurant, you know, that kind of stuff. But I don't have like bags to go out with my girlfriends to a bar and kind of be carefree about. So far my going out bag was this one. So it's a Chanel Mini Classic Flap. Obviously it's nice looking. I love the look of it. I feel like it's, you know, very gorgeous, but it is not carefree at all. And it's already Chanel. So even if it's denim, even if it's like, you know, with the little straps, it makes it a little bit more casual. I am very unrelaxed about wearing this bag. I'm always like, oh my God, what could happen? You need to be super careful, you know, that kind of stuff. So that was my going out bag until now, but I feel like it's going to maybe retire soon as a going out bag and kind of, you know, be used as a day bag. This one, however, is a really good going out bag because of the carefree aspect of the leather. This is something that I love about this bag and that I've already, you know, experienced with the medium size. The medium size, I mean, I've spilled sunscreen on it. So this is pretty bad. Like I've actually had like a big spill, like this big, of sunscreen, like right on the bag. And I mean, it still looks brand new. So that's kind of the good thing about it. So this is an amazing going out bag. You can spill alcohol, all sorts on this and it will be fine. And then it has the crossbody option, so that's always nice. I feel like when going out, you don't really want to start putting your stuff somewhere because then you might leave and forget it. So having this crossbody option makes it an excellent going out bag too. And then the last reason why I got this handbag was to use as a first date handbag. And now I'm sure that you must be like, you cannot have that many first dates. I have a lot of first dates. I do not have that many second and third dates because it always goes wrong. In any way, shape, or form, I feel like there's always something that's gonna go wrong. And then, you know, I don't have that many second or third dates, but I have a bunch of first dates. And I'm always stuck like deciding on a handbag, and I'm always having trouble because I feel like my choices are either these very expensive Chanel bags, which, you know, are really nice, but usually these first dates or casual or somewhat casual, you know, it's like grabbing a drink or grabbing a bite to eat, but it's not at like, you know, a super duper fancy restaurant. So I feel like a little weird taking out a $10,000 handbag. Or I have my like everyday bag, you know, a bag that's like $1,500, but it's already like old. You can see that like the handles are starting to be damaged. So I don't feel like this really sends the right message. It, you know, kind of sends the message of, wow, this girl doesn't really take care of her stuff, or, you know, something like that. Or I also have a third option, which is I have two kind of tote bags that are made of like fabric. So I have the Dior Book Tote or the Chanel de Ville. I don't feel like either of these is a good option for a first date because, you know, that's like very beachy, very summery, not very nighttime like. So I was definitely looking for a first date handbag. And I feel like this is a really good option because it's kind of in between. You know, it's not like my old everyday bag that's already damaged, but it's not like $10,000 either. So it's kind of like a nice in between. And then the nice thing about it is that it's more of a going out bag versus the medium size, which I just explained. So I feel like, you know, all in all, this is a very nice first date bag. Also, by the way, do let me know in the comments down below if you'd like for me to do a small versus medium comparison and kind of review of this bag now that I have both. That's something that I would love to do. I don't think that I'm going to have both for a really long time. I think that I might end up selling the medium size, but so yeah, do let me know in the comments down below if you'd like for me to do a comparison video of these two bags. And now let's move on to how I got it, and this will be short and sweet because I got it online like I mentioned before. I actually feel like I didn't really have the time to go into the mall, and anyway, I feel like for this type of brand there's no like upside to going into the store. I feel like obviously for Chanel and other brands like that, there's an upside, there's like building kind of a relationship with the SA, everything. But here I'm like, what's the point? Like, this is just like a waste of time. So I ended up ordering it online, and they, of course, they delivered it while I was not there, because I'm never home during the day. So for me, it's impossible to like fetch packages. And the problem with Yves Saint Laurent, well, it is a problem in my case, but I bet that for most people it isn't, is that they do not waive the signature requirement. So they kind of impose a signature requirement with FedEx, and then they do not waive it. Even if you call FedEx, even if you, bag, they do not. So I ended up having to get it at like a pickup location, maybe 20 minutes away from my house, but it was only available there at like 8 p.m. So I ended up like spending my night at FedEx. So, in retrospect, it would have probably been easier to get it at the mall. But anyway, now it's done and I have the bag. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've kind of enjoyed it. I always love to share unboxings with you. I feel like that really makes them a lot more special. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.